And we are live with SOW Ignition episode 95. We are live in the Target Center here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And we are kicking things off with Damian Oxley.
This is going to be an interesting one, I think. We've got we've got an open challenge later tonight. But last week, there was an open challenge that Damian was looking to answer. And he was cut off by his opponent tonight, who it sounds like the production team has decided not to play his music. Last time they played it really quiet. This time they're just not playing it at all. Kind of funny. Production team really fucking with FTL. He's trying to play like he doesn't mind, but I can see the anger in his face.
He's not even supposed to be back, so this is how they're getting after him. I thought his excursion still had a lot longer left to go. Maybe that was wishful thinking on my behalf.
Well, again, he's with the war division, so he's technically not. He's still on the excursion. He's just able to make these crossovers a little easier.
Great, that means we can officially see him basically at any point.
Yeah, same reason that we saw good old Johnny King on Saturday on High Gear, as well as the reason we've been seeing a good bit of James Hartwell and Avery Edwards.
Well, clearly Damian has taken a lot of issues with FTL's untimely return last week, answering that open challenge. He came up short anyway, but now Damian looking to get some revenge right away. Wasted no time. From what I heard, he basically immediately went to Hera last week and said, don't care what happens, give me FTL next week. And one little phone call from Hera, and this match was made official very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, these two have a good bit of history. FTL caused a lot of problems when Damian Oxley tried to give him his trust. Didn't turn out the way Oxley had been hoping. That was around this time last year that these two were feuding. And it seems that bad blood has not cooled over whatsoever on Oxley's side.
Maybe he had a chance to until last week.
I was going to say that Oxley has also just been running kind of hot lately in the sense of he's been quite aggressive.
Maybe that's the influence of his stable leader, Caster.
And one could definitely surmise that Caster's training that he spent a few months doing with Oxley has led to this new attitude, this new high, not even high energy, high aggression style, because Oxley's always been high energy. Of course, the usual antics of FTL, gets put in a headlock, tries to sneak his way free. Opponents just do not put up with it. Big boot catches Oxley, and then a knee drop to follow it up, but Oxley gets right back up. Now they're exchanging, I was going to say exchanging uppercuts, but FTL swapping it up into punches.
Lost the exchange probably as a result of that, and now momentum back in Oxley's corner. So naturally FTL's got to try and slow things down with the power slam. Oxley quickly pushing towards the ropes. FTL lets go of the figure four. Oh, big counter there. Powerbomb. Oxley right back to his feet. Now into the corner. FTL. What is he thinking here? Oh my God, Beat Seeker!
Right into a cover immediately after. But Oxley is able to survive it. However, that was a quick attempt at finish, and now it feels like FTL's really got the momentum on his side until Oxley kicked him in the face twice at least. A big splash.
Right back.
Exploder off of the splash into the corner. Oxley tosses him to the ropes and hits him with a stiff elbow. Comes off the ropes himself. Forearm smash. Now it's FTL's turn with the Lou Thesz press, followed by a series of punches.
Punches were illegal. The ref was asking for a give up, not counting. Oxley off the second rope.
Goes for the deep cover, but the rope's far too close. Oxley sending FTL into the corner. Goes up top and drops a big elbow. Not done, hits a spinning senton. Both men back up.
FTL wants to slow this match back down, I think.
Oh, he'd definitely like to. The faster pace it goes, the better it is for Oxley. Oh!
Oh, cutter!
Cutter with
What
a
a cutter from FTL!
That could be it. Oh!
But it's not.
Oxley still just alive. And FTL, I mean, you can say he
Oh!
has taken full control here of this match. Sit out powerbomb. Oxley managing to keep himself in it. But I don't know for how long.
Yeah, he needs to be entering desperation mode. FTL bringing a lot more fight than Damian Oxley predicted. And to be frank, I expected. And now here we go from the top rope. Oh my God, the both men come crashing through the mat, but FTL is up first. The damage done to Oxley earlier, keeping him down from his own move.
That top rope Spanish fly, you take about as much impact on that as your opponent. And with all the damage he had already received, like you said, I mean, getting back up, that was a high-risk maneuver.
Look at this.
Acai moonsault. He's not done. He's putting
Is he gonna go for
FTL.
it a second time? No, FTL rakes the eyes for the counter, sending Oxley back to the mat.
Oxley backs off to the FTL can't follow up. Now it's FTL's turn to send Oxley back up top. Now it's Oxley with the counter.
The success or failure of these top rope moves
FTL.
really dictating the pace of this match.
Like I said, this time it's FTL who backs away. Oh, he's got him lined up.
Could be having second thoughts. Nope, here we go! Drop kick to the outside, but FTL up first.
Oh yeah, we mentioned it before. Oxley's the one who's taking the majority of the damage. And this time he slips out of the grip of FTL, gets back in the ring. He doesn't want to take too much risk.
Uh-oh.
FTL!
Uh-oh.
Powerbomb and Oxley able to slip out. He reversed the impact there with a rollout.
What a strike there to win that exchange. Oxley winning both exchanges in this match.
There's a short drop kick. And then an elbow to the back of the head. Both men back up. And a drop kick to the chest.
A picture-perfect drop kick from Damian Oxley.
Got FTL lined back up in the corner.
Oh boy.
But once
Oh, they
again,
rake the eyes again.
and this time, can't get out of the way. A drop kick to the shins from the top rope. And there's that sit-out board buster.
I hate to say this, is there a chance that FTL actually improves significantly while laying JPW?
It's honestly, it's looking like he might have. His tan.
No. Still look as fake as ever.
Oh, they're both outside. It's FTL who slips away. Now Oxley doing the same. Throwing each other into the barricade. Oh! What a fucking reversal! Caught him from behind and dropped him straight down with that fallout DDT. And Oxley's not done. Got it lined up,
he's
and
got
he's
nasty
looking to
thoughts.
fly. Snap of the legs. But FTL able to recover. Oxley slips back into the ring again. Not keeping the fight on the outside for too long. He's got him up. System shock. Goes for the cover. Is this gonna be enough? And it is.
Well, there's no way that was nearly as easy as Damian Oxley or probably anyone else in the locker room thought that was going to be.
I feel like FTL almost had him 3 different times.
And once again, calling out Tony Lee, our SOW National Champion.
As it stands, Tony is on a decent run with that title. It's only just begun a little bit ago, but it's going well enough. He's at 2 defenses, 47 days now, I think. Yeah, 47 days. Which means that he is out of contention for shortest reign.
Oh boy, spooky time.
I didn't expect to hear from them, but I guess that Damian did call out the house, and then he did defeat ZC Woods, ending the win streak of Woods. Well, next up, it is the Bangers taking on Las Explosivas.
And this match could have some pretty big implications for the women's tag division as we quickly are approaching world record. And they are currently, they have not decided which team will be challenging the Classics for their first ever defense.
When they say that you're not a real champion until you had your first successful title defense, the Classics are going to have that defense on world record one way or another. And right now, as you were alluding to, the 2 teams that will be in this match are at the top of the rankings chart for this division. However, one thing to note is that there's a bit of a danger spot here. Nephthys will also be defending, if they are the ones who challenge the Bangers. Nephthys will also be defending her national championship on world record night. Whether it's on Overclock or on the main show itself, she's going to have to put that title on the line. All titles must be defended. Which means that if the Bangers win here, she could end up having to pull double duty. On the flip side, the Explosivas have nothing on world record right now, so if they garner the victory tonight, they're going to have that freedom to only have to prep for 1 match, not 2. Almost makes you think the Bangers, strategically speaking, should have just let Las Explosivas have the title match on world record and gone for the tag titles later.
If they were a team that thought rationally, you know, that would make a lot of sense. But, you know, it's just a sense of Charlie Seaton wants those tag titles and Nephthys wants 2 belts. I don't think she gives a damn about, you know, having to wrestle twice in one night because she's not thinking it from that perspective of, I mean, you know how easy it is to lose one or both of those matches depending on where they fall on the card? Like, you know, there's nothing stopping Hera from, if they win this match and get the tag title shot, what if those matches are back-to-back?
Well, I can't imagine that would be the way Hera would book things. But I want to note just two things real quick. Both teams now have a chair in their corners because on both sides, Maria and Nephthys grabbed a chair. So that's something that's going to be a factor for the rest of this match. Those chairs are in the ring. And the other thing I wanted to note is that Nephthys is close to cashing in that national title. She's got the duration settled. She's fine on days. She's only 2 defenses away from a cash-in. So realistically speaking, if she wants the best shot at being Nephthys 2 belts, it would actually be smarter for her to focus entirely on the national belt right now, cash it in, try to win that women's world title, and then go for the tag belts after.
It just feels like it's just not the way that the Bangers seem to be approaching this. And maybe that cockiness can be your downfall in this business, whether you're an SOW or not.
I think the way they're going about things right now, accepting this match so close to the time when you're going to have to defend your title, it's just not a smart move. Meanwhile, on the flip side...
Oh, wait a minute. Watch out for that light tube.
On the flip side, you saw another tag team in Aiko and Bia do the exact opposite. Aiko putting her
maybe that's their experience coming into play there.
Yeah, perhaps, because Aiko putting her at Bia's behest, full focus on winning the women's world title back. Right now, there's been chaos going on.
I was going to say, Ref needs to get control of this. It looks like she has regained control of this match.
We were women now are Charlie and Sombra.
Well, as you alluded to earlier, those 2 chairs kind of hovering over this match. If the action goes in either of those 2 corners, things could get nasty for one or both women.
Absolutely. A bit of a slugfest going on right now. Looking out the corner. Nephthys is setting her up. Oh my... Oh, Jesus! Okay, that missed the chair, thankfully, but a huge suplex from the top there. And now it's set up on the other side, but she counters Charlie. Actually falls into the chair. And it seems like she missed the majority of it. It mostly was just her legs. For a moment, I thought she was going to suplex her back on it. Just a board buster. Sombra staying in this match. Sending Charlie to the outside.
I thought she was going to attack Nephthys for a second there. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. It seems like
also
she said
crazy
something,
Suicida.
Oh, man.
She truly went head first straight into the torso of Charlie Scene. Now Charlie kind of making her pay for it here.
Oh, neck breaker.
Oh, big counter. Both women rolling onto that chair. That's got to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's very clear that the damage inflicted from those kicks is still taking its toll. Charlie hit 2 of those Enzu-Geary kicks in rapid succession. And then Sombra tagging back to Maria. Oh! Drop toe hold landed right on the chair and immediately caught in a calf crusher.
Oh!
That chair has seen a lot of hits.
Yes, and Sombra's got to be feeling some of the effects there. Be able to get back on the apron, but she looks like she is in some pain.
And she's down, taking a moment to recover here. Smart. That's Maria and Nephthys just going blow for blow. Maria knocks Nephthys back onto the chair. Comes off the ropes. Here comes that rolling senton. She's won multiple matches with that. But not this one. Not yet. This gets a little distracted. Misses her cue on that Irish whip. Makes up for it with a crazy show of power on that brainbuster. Oh my God.
Jeez.
Here we go. Is she going for it again? Yes, she is. The wheel senton. I'm pretty sure that's how she took Nephthys out of the 8-cylinder the first time that we put that match on.
I think you're right. Jeez. Charlie Cena unleashing on the Sombra there. And now this chair is the one getting some damage.
Maria sent Sombra in the corner. Calling for a tag. Oh! Kicked the legs out and smashed through the chair on the landing. Then a series of reversals on those back grapple attempts. Huge headbutt from Maria.
She's going to throw a sleeper there for a second. It looks like she kind of worked the neck for us a moment instead.
Oh, there's the Northern Light suplex. High range, but Maria knocks her off.
She was lucky she did because Charlie with a successful cutoff of Sombra there.
What, a decapitator?
Looked like it.
Taking some hints from Trent Taylor, our television champion, who we'll see in action later tonight. And we'll get to see just who it is that will be answering his challenge. Oh my God! Pile driver!
Oh!
That's gonna do it! That's absolutely gonna do! Okay, well, not if he gets cut off after.
And Charlie wasted no time. I think she was damn near getting in the ring before Maria even went for the pin because she knew you've got to use a cut play after that pile driver.
Absolutely. Another Northern Lights from Nephthys. Wait a minute!
Oh my God!
Pile driver!
Another!
Rolls her over, goes to the cover, no cut play here! This is sealing the... What?
Nephthys has now survived not one, but two of Maria's pile drivers. And anything, she's trying to get back on the offensive, but eats a forearm straight to the chin. But she is up first.
Break of the face, headbutt from Maria. Sombra sends her to the rope. Oh, sorry, not Sombra, but Nephthys sends her to the ropes. Does it again. Tame the Nile!
This would be one hell of a comeback.
And she gets it. Tame the Nile.
How in the world? How in the world did you pull that off?
Tame the Nile has been an explosive finisher. I don't think I've seen someone kick out of it other than Ica.
Jurisdiction level excuses from Charlie Scene.
Bia level indeed, yeah. Former Bia. Bia hasn't been making excuses as of late. I'll give her some credit on that front.
Just turned over a new leaf.
I still don't fully trust her. Yet. She's been doing good though. I can't act like she's had a bunch of problems. Unlike you were just saying, Charlie said, but a bit of a pain.
And it looks like they don't want this to be just a regular old rematch. They're just gonna apply some extra rules. Tornado tag. Oh boy.
It's been a while since we've heard this theme.
Yeah, it has.
At least here on Ignition, Sarah Aris has not wrestled in a singles match in quite some time. Been doing a little better as of late. 2-1 record at current.
She's trying to really get things turned around for herself after a very disappointing finish to last season and then being away for a bit too.
But we're going to have to see how she handles her opponent, because going up against her is another woman who has been doing a decent bit better for herself as of late. Though her success has largely been centered in the tag division. It's Kimiko Hoshina.
I'm definitely curious to see if her success in the tag division can translate to a singles match. So of course, she's now being trained technically with Shining Trains all together, all 4 of them. Even though I heard there's still some lingering feelings with Bia Quinn being in the group, but I mean, you're not going to get much better sparring partners than Kazumi, Aiko, and Bia.
The 3 of the best in this company. Kazumi shows the least success of the 3 in terms of title challenges and title matches, but she's been, outside of title matches, almost indomitable. So, it's just a matter of time, right?
At some point, she's going to break through.
Yeah, sooner or later, she's going to have gold around her waist. And Kimiko, she's just pushing up bit by bit. However, Sarah Aris, we know, has been working with Aaliyah as part of the House of Troubles for a while now. And we saw what the House of Troubles did for Aaliyah's ability. I'll just say it. Sarah, I think, started a little bit higher than Aaliyah due to her training she had ahead of her debut. A lot of training from some of the veterans here in SOW.
We'll see if that can pay off tonight.
Oh, hits a big back elbow, immediately taking the match to the outside after.
1, 2.
Sarah Aris brawling with Kimiko on the outside here.
4.
Huge kick. Sarah just calls for more. Kimiko tries to switch tactics, but Sarah utilizing counters, something we've seen Aiko do quite a few times. That rolling wrist lock counter.
Both women get back in the ring, so no fear of a count out to end this match so early.
Oh, a headlock, tries to take it to grounded, but it's countered with the scissored headlock. Catches the leg, smack to the cheek. They're still brawling, even back in the ring.
A shorter strike exchange, but impressive from Sarah. Now goes to the top.
Drops a pointed elbow right into the chest of Kimiko. Kimiko takes it to the center with a body slam, tries to go for a sneaky cover. Sarah kicks out before the 1.
5 minutes gone.
He's like, you're not gonna get me that easy.
Beautiful drop kick there from Kimiko. Now she's becoming really fond of that slap in the mouth.
Yeah.
But it seems like it may be just pissing off Sarah.
Her open hand strikes have always been a specialty. And when you catch the leg, it prevents any kind of movement out of the range of that smack. Another beautiful drop kick.
One.
Kimiko's not going to go for a dive here. She knows Sarah is too healthy for it. Oh! Stepping palm strike right to the chin. Sarah won't stay down no matter how many times she's knocked down. Goes for a sit-out cover. And on the flip side, Sarah tries to hit a double arm suplex but gets blocked by Kimiko. Oh, there's a calf kick! What a step
Nice
up.
enziguri.
A step up enziguri from Kimiko in return. That's Sarah coming off the ropes. And another calf kick, side of the head.
Oh my God.
Belly to belly.
Awesome.
Right into the center of the ring, goes for the cover, can only get the 2, but that's the first pinfall that got more than a 1 this match. So that means Sarah is in the lead by a bit.
It definitely felt more like a belly to neck suplex. Standard belly to belly, but looks like everyone's okay.
2.
Huge slap as she gets back in the ring. Completely dazes Sarah Harris, who then takes a palm strike again to the chin. There's that cover attempt. This time she gets a 2. With that head scissors. So far, it's hard to, now at this point, I should say, decide who is still in the lead. Because Sarah was in the lead earlier, but now Kimiko's got a 2 count, and she's been putting the pressure on. Counter after counter.
Yeah, these two, I think they're more evenly.
Oh
my God.
Double arm suplex from the top, but Sarah seems to have lost almost more than Kimiko did from that.
That might not matter. Look at this. Oh, more counters from these two. I was saying right before that, this match feels very even. Neither is able to take a strong advantage, and I think their skill level is pretty equal, which may be telling us that Kimiko's success from the tag division is translating at least somewhat.
Oh, huge rolling elbow, but
oh my God!
Responded to with a massive slap. Yeah, I got to concur with you. I think this is an incredibly even matchup. Every big move has been responded to with another big move. Oh, wait!
Oh, look at this!
There's that double bridge stretch hold of Sarah Harris. But Kimiko slips free. Sarah reached back a little too far, I think.
Yeah, left herself open to being countered, and now here we go. Kimiko unleashing some strikes. Sarah having to throw her off to get out of that situation. Now off the ropes, but Kimiko catches up. You can see the frustration kind of evident in Sarah's body language here. She thought this match would have been over minutes ago.
Oh my God! Double arm suplex from Kimiko this time. Goes for the cover, 1, 2, almost gets the 3. Oh, but again.
A second time. She's nowhere close to the ropes. That's how I think she had to let it go.
Again. Big move for big move. Goes for the cover. And again,
No.
just shy. That's Sarah going for the cover, but an immediate rope break.
Immediately grabbed onto that rope. You gotta be kidding me! A third! A consecutive almost move from Kimiko. She wants to win this match right here, right now. She will not.
Oh, but a series of big slaps into a snap suplex. I think she might just be one seed-sowing DDT away from a victory. And I think Sarah knows it as well.
Oh, no.
Because
Oh, my
she's got
God,
her
no.
with the
No.
Dragon Suplex from the top rope into the cover. And no!
What? You know, sometimes Kimiko, you have to live by another day.
No! Oh my God! Black Widow! And she taps!
Good Lord, what a war these two ended up having.
Yeah, I don't think that Kimiko had any choice at the end there. After that top rope dragon suplex, a Black Widow is gonna do it to you.
Disruption kind of getting up to some New World Order style antics there, but looks like they're just hyping themselves up for their match at World Record. Of course, right. So, moving on to other aspects of the tag division. The Journeymen are here once again. Their song here to silence my partner. He's vibing out like crazy on my left. But they've got a tough challenge ahead of them here.
The Fate Unbound has been a really competent team. Quietly competent. They've done quite well for themselves overall, even though they've never really gotten to a big-time match. I mean, you look at their current record, 4-3. That's nothing to sneeze at in this division. And a win here could easily push them above Disruption, which, should Disruption fail to win the titles, puts them on par with Heyman's Unbreakable for the next title challenge. Of course, if Disruption does win the titles, then I imagine our next tag match will be a rematch with Best Simmons.
More than likely, I would imagine, so.
Have a hell of a team to go through here. The Journeymen, world champs in their own right. One of the most capable teams to come out of JEPW's War Division. And for those wondering why we've been seeing the Journeymen more lately, it is because of that JEPW War Division that has been opened up. The Journeymen, the entire stable, in fact, is over there. That's why we got to see Johnny King, and we'll be getting to see more of Johnny King this Saturday. He will be facing off against Disruption's Steve Levy.
That's a big match for High Gear. Barry's down there booking some strong shows lately.
Oh yeah, Gary's been doing great. High Gear's been almost must-watch TV for quite a while. I think she's still trying to get title matches that way. Main struggle has been just there's no commentary on Headband. They want title matches to have us.
Yep.
But she might wear them down for some tag title matches or some television title matches. We'll see.
So I can see the TV title being defended down there. I mean, it's a television show.
Absolutely. Available on all television. And we've had overclocks where there were title matches, so it's not like it's impossible. Terry H. Odyssey now in there against Jay Wukon as the legal man. Oh, man! Tries to do the same. He layered it down Wukon, tried to do the same to Elijah, but Elijah, too smooth, rolled around it with that insecurity.
Want a kiss?
And gets almost caught for a K-bomb on the outside. Has to elbow his way out.
But there's some strength on display. Body slamming Jay Wukon's not easy.
Oh, no, not at all. But for the Journeymen, I can buy it. I mean, have you seen the size of that dude?
Yeah, oh yeah, he's absolutely dripping with juice, for sure.
Well, I think they're the same height, too. Which helps quite a lot with the leverage. They're just going back and forth here.
5 minutes.
His chops leaving his chest red, but he manages to win the exchange. Now, while I'm a big fan of the Journeymen, as an SOW commentator, I will be rooting for Fate Unbound in the match.
Yeah, I think at this point, I don't even know if I have to say it anymore. I think the fans kind of get the idea that if they don't work here, I don't want them to win.
There are some teams that I would be very happy to root for the Journeymen against here at SOW, like if I saw them up against Death Row, for example.
And that's why I just hope for a double count out.
Very crazy. Oh, the Journeyman!
Oh no.
Catch him! That double leg sweep! That's Isaiah Lawrence and Elijah Li, the men who started off this match, once again legal.
Wukon not really getting a chance to join the action there if we had to leave the ring.
Not at all. Elijah's kind of getting served with these elbows and a big boot. Chin lock applied. Oh, went for a shoulder tackle, but Elijah dodging it, showing that agility.
And now Jay Wukon's getting in on the action here, taking him to the top rope, but gets countered.
Gets countered, and Isaiah Lawrence immediately just down off that top rope, goes for a lariat, gets caught with that rolling enziguri, just like Terry did earlier. The agility of Elijah Li, full on display here. Short arm scissor.
If we get to the ropes pretty easy, Elijah actually kind of let it go right beforehand.
They don't want to let them get that rope break. Oh, what a rolling elbow, but Elijah with the fake out gets the double stomp to the chest. Oh my God, holy, the speed on that powerbomb.
And look what he gets for his troubles. Jay Wukon Spine Buster! I felt that from here. Momentum going into the corner of Fate Unbound. The Journeymen may have made a mistake here.
Ooh, nice combination there. Held him in for that rolling elbow. Trying to set him up for a double team move, but he manages to fight his way free. Now going for the tag to Terry H. Odyssey. With Elijah managing to fight both members of the Journeymen here. Oh, trying to go for a drop toe hold, but Terry Odyssey avoided it. Now he's got Elijah locked up here in the center of the ring, but Elijah reversal, short arm scissors, center of the ring. Odyssey breaks free, but once again that rolling into gear, you can't lariat this man, it seems. Taunting his opponent now.
Talking a lot of junk. Is the rage bait gonna work? No. Says wrestles
backs off. And he pays off for him as he hits that delayed double arm suplex. Arm smashes. Oh, swapped to the punch. Hits a huge lariat. And another one.
They said, all right, you counted all my lariats before, now we're gonna have a few.
But gets caught with a poison Rana in return. Oklahoma Stampede. And drops the leg right between the legs. Comes off the top, elbow drop. Goes for the cover. But Wukon makes it in time.
He gets tossed out. Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
It's good thing you can dive in like that.
Holy shit. Oh, wait a minute! Stealing the finisher of Terry H. Odyssey and almost steals it, but Isaiah, full confidence in his partner.
And now look at this. Look at this! Tag move from Fate Unbound! Lariat!
Into a jackknife pin, but immediately the rope break. Oh, falling powerbomb in for the cover. Wukon now not coming in.
I think he was on cooldown from the last time.
Terry Odyssey able to still use that cut play to good advantage. Oh, wait a minute. Powerbomb of his own. But no. And now it looks like it's time. Wukon tags finally. Been a hot minute since he was legal in this match. No way. Oh my God. Rolled him over directly, but couldn't get it.
Then Wukon might be a little too fresh still. All the time he had on the side.
Perhaps. It's a very high possibility as he
oh God.
lines him up for the bounce! Back fists! In for the cover, but not quite the three. Jesus!
Ooh.
I heard that one. Back and forth here, the chops versus these uppercuts. Isaiah trying to stand tall and strong. Jay Wukon Huge series of chops. Takes Isaiah down. A small package! No!
Unable to steal it.
Oh my god! I don't know if I've ever seen...
That was on the inner thigh, I'm hoping.
I don't think I've ever seen Jerry Wukon go that direction before.
Could be the influence of Elijah.
Another back fist. Goes for the cover. Is this it? No.
No.
But he's got him up. K-bomb. One, two.
Good night.
And he gets it.
Huge win for Fate Unbound. They are making their push to say they got next.
Whew. It is time for tonight's main event, and it seems like our challenger does not have a second. This is supposed to be an open challenge. The champion comes out first. Al Markley said, fuck that. I'm the challenger. I'm coming out. Either that or he's coming to talk. I don't actually know which, but we need some confirmation.
From my understanding, it looks like he's accepting the challenge. He just didn't want to see what happened to Damian Oxley, his stablemate last week, happened to him tonight. So he said, all right, I'm just going to make sure Trent Taylor knows I'm here for him. I'm bringing the title back to the Empire.
You know, that is fair, and it is a very valid way to handle things, but oh, this music.
A little unorthodox, maybe.
And Trent Taylor, I'm not sure how much this would throw off his game, having put out an open challenge, and then before he can even come to the ring to be ready to find out who his opponent is, they just steal his spotlight, kind of. That would be some pretty crazy mind games for most people, but against this guy, I mean, I don't know if there are games you can play that would rattle him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he cares at all about that kind of thing. As long as he gets the opportunity to inflict some violence, he doesn't care who comes out first, second, third, fourth.
And we're going to see just how much violence he plans to inflict in this match. This is his first defense of the television championship.
As you said earlier, are you the real champion until you make your first successful defense?
Most would say no. Huge uppercut from Al Markley. And the crowd loved it. I don't think Al Markley's gotten cheers like that in his entire career.
It definitely helps to go up against a member of the Paradise.
Yeah, for sure.
Who have been surprisingly not very active tonight. It's been kind of refreshing.
I mean, there's not much for them to do, I don't think, on this, because everything for them is kind of set in stone, right? Aaron versus Hermes is, you know, I guess not technically set yet, because we have the gauntlet match next week, but there's nothing more for Hermes to do on that front. He's given Aaron his challenge. Byron has his match set. We saw the final call last week. And then Nephthys, or Hikari, I should say, Hikari Muramasa has had her match set this entire time. There's not much else other than, I guess, Trent Taylor's going to have to likely defend on Overclock, I would guess, the television championship.
Yeah, I imagine there's a former champion waiting in the wings for his opportunity. I wouldn't be shocked if Alexei Zakar gets his rematch on Overclock.
Of course, that is assuming Trent picks through this match with the title around his waist. If Al Markley becomes champion, then I guess they
could be seeing a different rematch.
Yeah,
or a triple threat.
I was going to say, it's fully possible that Alexei still is in that match either way. Because the title changed hands again doesn't necessarily mean you don't still get your rematch.
That is true. And of course, you alluded to it, but next week, Aaron Payne officially has accepted the gauntlet match that Hermes threw out of him last week. So Trent Taylor will be in action next week, not defending his championship, but as the first entrant against Aaron Payne, there'll be Clint Cassidy and Aaron's tag partner, Daichi Maita, who has basically said, look, I'm not against making sure you don't face Hermes so that Payne is Unbreakable can chase after tag team gold. But, you know, I think Aaron said it best himself. I'm not sure if there's a man alive or God himself could stop Aaron from getting his hands on Hermes. If it doesn't happen at World Record, it's just going to happen outside of the wrestling ring, which is not good for anybody.
No, that would likely lead to an unfortunate suspension. Death hit.
More than likely. A serious one at that.
However, we will see how that gauntlet match goes next week. It'll be opening the show. One of the rarest and craziest matches we've ever had open in an episode of Ignition.
That's only going to be days before World Record. So, like, if Aaron wins that match, he's only going to have a few days to recover before a Texas death match against Hermes Rhapsodies. That is going to be... I mean, obviously, it's exactly what Hermes is hoping for, I think. Deep down, he probably never admit it, but he does not want 100% Aaron Payne going into Texas death at World Record.
Oh, he wants to face... Oh! Jawbreaker lariat! Beautiful
That keeps the big man down. Wow.
Yeah, that was a explosive comeback from Al Markley there. He couldn't get more than a 1 because of how long it took him to get into the pin, but you saw how long Trent was down. If he had been able to immediately start that pinfall, that could have been new champion. Al Markley said, shut up about other matches, watch mine. And now he is taking over here. I think he's busted Trent Taylor open at some point, because I see some blood, and there's nothing coming off Al himself.
Unfortunately, I find that only powers up Trent Taylor. That doesn't have the effect it would have on most opponents.
No, Trent loves to see blood, whether it's his or his opponent's. That's why his mask makes it look like he's always bleeding! Oh! Curb stop. But he's not done. Didn't go for the pin. I guess he realized he didn't quite get all of it, or he just wants to inflict more punishment. Oh my God, he just sat up. Markley. Jesus. Every time I feel like Trent Taylor's being put on the back foot, the man just gets up.
Yeah, it's kind of horrifying, isn't it?
Rolls out of the ring, taunts Al, who tries to follow him to the outside, but Trent slipped right back in. I was just watching and waiting. He knows the time is on his side here. It's Al who only has 20 minutes total to win this title. If it goes to time, Trent just gets to have a rematch next week. And he's fine with that. More time to abuse. Now sends him to the ropes. Pass by. And a backbreaker. Now he's going up top.
Oh.
Diving
Big
splash. But only a 2. And here we go. The grounded punches with that choke applied.
He's going to want everyone to start bleeding with him.
Sends Barkley into the ropes. Barkley with the counter there.
I don't think Trent was expecting the slower, almost like a jog that Al broke out into there.
He was definitely slowing his own momentum.
But Trent tried to choke him out naturally. That's the most normal response would be. Another power bomb.
Goes forward, but can't get the 3. He lifts him up, drops him down. He's working the arm here.
Going to the top again. This time he's stalking Trent.
And another diving cross body this time.
Into a crab.
Into a crab. Rope break. And back to the top. Stalking again. What's he thinking this time? Drop kick. Side of the head. And the London Dungeon.
Give up.
Well, you're not going to make Trent Taylor ever tap out. That man exclusively only passes out. You're going to have to keep that London Dungeon in there for a lot longer than that.
Goes for a schoolboy. We're only a 2. Oh! Not quite the 3. There's a short arm lariat into the cover immediately, but again a kick out. Now it's Trent Taylor. Tried to set up Markley in the corner, but Markley catches him again. Back to working the arm. And then back to the top again. Another drop kick to the side of the head. Al Markley is really earning his stripes here in this match.
Yeah, I think we're seeing at this point, I mean, every member of the Empire seems just like they are damn good, just as good in singles as they are in tags. They have all evolved and stepped up their game in huge ways. Wow!
If that was in the ring, that would have been the end of the match. That was a hell of a back elbow. Trent Taylor got the time he needed to recover. Now he just has to, he's looking for an opening here. Al Markley, though, not giving him one. Back to the top. 3rd drop kick. Snaps the arm. And we're, oh, wait a minute. No!
Oh!
Curve stop! Right as the 30-second count comes in.
Wow, he steals it. Trent Taylor with a successful defense, but now maybe he's taking things a little personally. He's not done.
Well, we're gonna get security in here to deal with this. However, as it is, Trent Taylor, still your television champion. That is all we have for tonight on Ignition 95. As always, I'm your lead analyst, Devil D, here with my commentating partner.
MD Punk.
And we'll see you next week for the go home to World Record.